Hello, my name's Nicky Jones. I live in Cambridgeshire and I'm 50 years old. I've been through abusive relationships and I just wanted to reach out for those that are not sure if they're being abused and what abuse means. Abuse means when somebody takes something from you without asking. Abuse is when somebody makes you feel like you're treading on eggshells. Abuse is when somebody takes something from you and it's against your will. Abuse is someone that humiliates you in front of others. Abuse is when somebody ignores you and doesn't speak to you. Abuse is sexual. Abuse is just pushing somebody, manipulating somebody, controlling somebody. It's not until you go through abuse when you really actually get it, what that does to somebody inside, what that does to their inner self, their inner soul, everything you're taught as a child to not do this and not disrespect somebody this way and that way. And then somebody does this to you and it's like, it's everything you're taught not to be. I was taught to have manners. I was taught to see the nice sides in people. I wasn't taught to be aggressive. Even though I grew up with 3 brothers. Oh yeah, I used to take it out on my youngest brother, and if he wound me up, I'd lay into him. And I do know that I do have quite a temper, but I've always kept it in wraps. And the thing is, by doing that, I've actually kept my mouth quiet for a lot of times when I really should have spoke up. I actually decided to keep quiet, and that isn't really very good to suppress them emotions and them feelings that you get. Somebody is ignoring you. What you want to know is what's wrong and how you can make it right, because it doesn't feel very nice, does it, when somebody ignores you? And I think ignoring somebody is like, you know what they say, sending somebody to Coventry. It's really, really horrible being on the receiving end. I've been there when I've been ignored, and it hurts you. It hurts you. And it's funny because, you know, like you can 1 minute you'll be absolutely head over heels with somebody and in love with somebody, and all of a sudden they say something and you hate them. And you don't want to speak to them. You don't even want to hear them. You don't want to hear them. Breathe. Do you know what I mean? And this is where, you know, when resentment kicks in, and, you know, when we find we instead of you giving something to somebody because you love them and they make you happy, you all of a sudden give something to somebody and you resent them. And that's when that can be quite difficult, just knowing that you don't feel that way anymore about them, that you actually now you're just resenting giving them whatever it is you would never have resented them for, if that makes sense. And I think once you get to the stage of a relationship becoming so toxic and you're constantly arguing, it's like throwing a plate on the floor and smashing it and then trying to put it back together again. It doesn't fit. It never fits back. It's never the same. I'm not saying that you can't have an argument, but for me, it's like, why would you shout at each other if you love each other? If you love each other, you would understand and you'd listen. But when you're shouting at each other, you're not loving each other. So that's my point. Anyway, I just think, you know, love yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Spend time alone. Spend time learning who you are. Spend time on reflecting. Try to journal what you're doing. Try to look back and see, you know, what you're learning and what your lessons are and what your blessings are. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please give me a thumbs up and hit the little subscribe button, which is just underneath me. And I'll see you again very shortly. Thank you for listening again. Take care. Love, peace, and light to you all. Thank you.